Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today seems to be a day of totally different types of readings than what I'm used to doing. Because I got one that I just loaded up um, that kind of turned into a little bit of a love reading. And then I got a rune and the Healing Waters deck that I have here. This seems to be a reading for someone, and it seems to be kind of like in a three-part, like something that's been slowly happening, okay? Overall, for the beginning of the reading in the runes, we've got Gibu, which is usually gifts, right? It could be a lot of your gifts coming to the surface that you're realizing what they are, but it also feels like somebody's at a little bit of a crossroads, okay? Because this was how it landed when I pulled it. And even though, you know, it's an X, it felt to me like it was gifts coming in, but also at a crossroads. Like maybe you're trying to make up your mind about something. So, I'm not really sure. Like I said, this is kind of like a three-part reading, sort of. So, guys, take it how it resonates. This is not going to be for everybody. If it feels like it's for you, it's for you. But again, it's not going to be for everybody. It just seems like it's for just a few people, okay? So, just take that how it resonates. Because like I said, it feels like a three-parter. So you could be just at the beginning of this, you could be in the middle of this, you could be towards the end of this, but it feels like this is what's been happening, okay? So we've got opening, okay? So at a crossroads, opening up, maybe even possibly a change on your spiritual path. It feels like you've overcome something, because then we have release from distress. So maybe you've been trying to figure something out. And now that you've figured it out, now all of a sudden you either jump timelines, you make a huge move forward. Okay. And I pulled 3 cards from this after I pulled the runes. And then I pulled the 3 cards, and then it felt like as I went through and pulled the cards, it felt like the whole reading, the energy just shifted, okay? So, again, take this how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? Let me pull this up a little bit here. So, a while back, when I, about 4 or 5 months ago, when I was doing some of my readings, sometimes my runes, I would pull my runes and have a whole story laid out that wouldn't kind of make sense. And I would literally hear in my head, turn it all around. Well, that's what happened with these cards today. They said, because I pulled the Pearl first, and then the Water Oracle, and then the Into the Unknown. And after I did the runes, they told me, turn the cards around. So, just take this how it resonates, okay? So for this being at a crossroads and the movement, okay, we have Into the Unknown. And guys, when I pulled this card, I literally felt myself being pulled down into this abyss that this girl's floating above. So it seems like this is Into the Unknown. It's talking about the underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. And you know, we all get fears, right? We all have, even if you don't realize it, sometimes we have fears that we don't realize, which is what it feels like it's signifying up here. And then when I was being pulled down into this abyss down here, it felt like it was saying that you're only going to have movement for whoever this reading is for after you face some kind of this fear. And this feels like, actually, you know, it felt like it was pulling me into this abyss and then pushing me back out, okay, into all this total understanding of what has been unseen, signified by this in the background, to being seen, and after seeing it, realizing, oh, this is what this fear is, and then suddenly there's all this enlightenment coming in. Okay, and all this understanding, creating this crossroads, okay, at the beginning of the reading here, because now, having faced this fear, or whatever this fear is, it suddenly creates a lot of movement, because for a while there, I was down in the abyss, okay, so something that was unseen by me, now all of a sudden, I see it, I understand it, and I've got all this enlightenment and all this understanding that's now propelling me upwards and forwards. Does that make sense? So somebody has somehow on their spiritual journey found something that they didn't know that that was a fear, or it's something that you've decided that you've conquered. You know, throughout your whole life, you have things that happen that sometimes create new fears. Sometimes you realize there's an old fear that you need to get rid of so you can move forward in the journey of life, correct? Right? So that just feels like that in the recent past or the recent time, somebody has in some sort of way seen a fear they didn't know they had. And once they got this enlightenment of it, now they've been able to see it. They wrote it down. They said, okay, well, I'm not scared of that no more. That's something that was a childhood fear, or that's a fear I had sometime in the past, but you have now released it. Okay. So then we have personal journey. We have rewards for effort. So this could be somebody that, well, let me just go through them first. And we have spiritual attainment and frozen. Because you can see this room has two meanings. On a regular level, it can mean frozen and stuck in place, right? But it also means spiritual attainment. Maybe while you're stuck in place, you get spiritual attainment. And then we have breakthrough on the process to self-change, which to me is also, it can be a timing rune, because if you hold it upright, dog is to me an hourglass, right? So this is telling them about some kind of timing, okay? And then we have new foundation or ancestral lands. Maybe your angels and ancestors have come to help you, okay? And you've had this huge breakthrough that while being frozen at some point, that brought you huge understanding. Now, it could be having faced this fear to give you movement, or it could be just that on your journey, while you were going along, you suddenly started having all these breakthroughs. And the card that comes with this one is the Water Oracle. So this is psychic abilities, acting on visions, and it's destined. So this girl right here, she's meditating and scrying on this bowl. It looks like a bowl of water to me. And she's going into deep meditation. All of her upper chakras are aligned. She is talking to her angels, her ancestors. They've come in to help her see whatever she needed to see. She's got all this understanding around her. And she is suddenly getting visions of the future, visions of where she needs to go, some kind of huge enlightenment and breakthrough. Now, whether it has to do with these fears or not remains to be seen. This could be a separate person here. This could be another person that I'm talking about here. Or this could be the same person that now that they have these fears and are moving forward on their journey, they're now all of a sudden in all this watery, primordial energy, okay, getting all of these visions, okay, and now acting on those visions. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? And to me, this feels like this is, like I said, this feels like almost like a 3-step process, or actually 3 individuals, or somebody in the recent past, the present, and going into the future. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everyone, okay? Because there are quite a few, I see at least 3 or 4 different pathways or people or different things that people are experiencing with this. So take that how it resonates. You could be this one person. You could be someone that's anywhere along this part of the journey, like I said, or this could be somebody experiencing this, someone experiencing this, all these visions coming in and acting on them, okay? And then we got this third part down here, okay? It just feels like this is a part by part by part. So, and maybe there's a connection here that somebody's going through this, okay? Because then we have down here, for the rest of the reading, we have, well, first of all, let me give you the card on this one, because it feels like the card should be first. It has the pearl. So the pearl could be the wisdom that you get at the end of the journey, or the pearl that you're getting now, okay? Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. So it feels like somebody on their journey has had this, with all these... This almost kind of speaks to me of somebody going completely inward, okay, and suddenly getting understanding, again, that they, on the internal level, but seeing it play out in the physical. And the reason why I say that is because we've got flow, we've got Laguz for flow, completion of beginnings, okay, that's Ing, and then we have joy. We have total new strength. I don't know if y'all can see those or not in there. Okay. And then we have August for the spiritual warrior and coming into complete total wholeness. So it feels like this is talking about somebody whose gifts have all of a sudden opened up. They have completed something they needed to do. Okay. And they've got all this alchemy going on, and their reward is these psychic visions. Take that how it resonates, guys. And it had to do with some kind of fear. Man, guys, my ears are just ringing right now. So either this is certain people that are along this journey, or this is one person that's now has just, okay, they're saying this is one person that's already come through this, that you know exactly what this first part and the second part is. Maybe this happened they're saying this has happened over the past 3 to 4 months. Somebody has experienced this, all of this. And they're saying others are just going through this and getting ready to go through this and this. Some of you already passed this, they're saying, but talking about facing this fear in the background. Man, guys, it feels like my head's going to pop off. And yes, somebody's seeing this and saying, oh, yes, explains exactly what I have gone through. I'm almost feeling the person that's seeing this, that's experiencing this right here, this having faced the fears. It feels like quite a few of you. Eyes opening up wide, they're saying. Somebody saying, oh, that's exactly what I went through. Well, I can feel all in my crown chakra, guys. So there's a couple of you at least that are saying, yes, this explains exactly what I've been going through for the past few months. So this, leading up to the solar eclipse, they're saying, okay, guys. So, yeah. So they're saying this is, somebody else has seen this, that experienced all of this going completely in, and this is all making sense, that all this became really clear around the solar eclipse for somebody. Take that how it resonates. This, you know who you are. So, they're saying this isn't going to hold you back again. You're wide open. Your psychic abilities are coming in. All of your gifts are coming in. You know this is for you. And you know that. Guys, somebody has all of their... My head is literally vibrating, guys. They're saying that somebody has all their angels. That's why they told me to do. Okay, if you see in the background, I've got the angels and the ancestors that I've wanted to switch to. They're saying because somebody has all of their angels, ancestors around them, their third eye's wide open, and they are definitely getting in all the new messages that they're meant to, because they went through this crossroads of not knowing where they needed to go. You're having psychic dreams. You're having spirit guides step up, or you're stepping up because of your spirit guides and your angels and your passed on ancestors telling you where to go. So somebody's coming into their leadership abilities, they're saying. Somebody is let me pull a card on this, guys. Hang on a minute, because they're point. What did I just do with the deck? Well, I got it. I moved my deck. Here, let me grab this one. Okay, 14. Okay, so they've given me the wishing well, unexpected gifts, kindness, karmic jewels. So some of you are going to have unexpected gifts coming in that you are not expecting. They're saying, I'm going to pull a couple more cards on this. With this newer, what else? So some of you with this psychic abilities and acting on visions and it's destined, you may get some other gifts that you were not expecting to get that that is going to open up a whole new path for you of spiritual enlightenment. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. So it feels like they're saying that a whole new pathway is going to open up to you that is going to lead you to prosperity and abundance in the future. And that could be, guys, that could be anything from actual physical money to just having a lot of abundance of love, life, new people, new places, new experiences. Take it how it resonates, okay? Going into the future, because of being able to from being enlightened and helping people with your gifts, okay? So, guys, take that how it resonates. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Okay, so I don't know who this message is for, and this could be one of you, or this could even be more of you. Okay, guys, just take this reading how it's going to resonate with you. So, I hope this helps somebody. I do believe that a lot of people, it feels like a lot of people are going to be things totally changing going into the future. I've been feeling that for a while. I don't know. I'm trying to think of another way to say it. So I don't know who this reading is for, but facing your fears can definitely be a liberating thing, okay? And getting rid of fears and spiritual attainment of having your third eye open and knowing what the universe is telling you and guiding you to. Guys, just take it how it resonates. I hope it helps somebody. Guys, be a light in the darkness.